Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
And Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board. Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Brazil have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Alex,
good chance here!
Let's have a cracking game.
It's a thumping hit. Looking for the run, and he's intervened well there. Alexandro. And here's Paqueta. Kukçu. Çalhanoğlu.
it's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's got away from him. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Out towards the flank. Demiral does well not to be outdone there. And here's the chance to counter. Neymar has it out wide and in space. Bruno Guimaraes. This looks planned to finish! Well, there's the clearance. Goulet. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Turkey claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Lucas Paqueta. Neymar has it in a wide position. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. So no flag here. Lofted in. Impressive jump. Goal! Brazil! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Brazil have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Great ball if he can get there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Back to the keeper it goes. Alexandro. And it's Alexandro. Alexandro. Nice control. And here's Paqueta. It's Neymar! Oh, split-second reaction.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Lucas Paqueta. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar! And he's really put himself on the line here. Bruno Guimaraes with the short one. Turkey have the chance to go the other way. Uzun receives it in a wide position. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Has a look up and delivers. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Lucas Paqueta. He's looking wide. Lucas Paqueta. Gabriel in with the challenge. And he's found a way past. Goal! And again. Cleared away.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Neymar. And now the breakaway. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
That's it, 45 minutes up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Turkey come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substituição em andamento.
Gets us going once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That is lovely. And it's Guimaraes. He's cut it out. Goulet. Turkey come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And they win it back again. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bruno Guimaraes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Çalhanoğlu did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Bruno Guimaraes calmly anticipates. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Now it's Rafinha. Can he spark a counter here? Good ball, good take. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
It's a pretty loose pass. Turkey perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Alexandro proves just a little bit too strong. Goulet is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Chance for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Brazil have their second corner now.
Camisa 11. Camisa 8.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 16. Camisa
Brazil are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Balls over the line, and it is a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And that should get the job done. Ibanez. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now it's Joe Linton. He's had a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Bardakci has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Yüksek played out towards the right wing. Now it's Goulet. Alexandro kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Come on, champ.
Now, can they get him away? Savinho. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Yildiz. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant
breaking.
defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Can he get on the end of this? Goes for the shot! And he couldn't finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Now it's Evan Nielsen. Kajiolu cuts it out. Goulet, and he plays one through. Carvecchi has the space to scheme. Cross goes in there. Defending of the desperate variety. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That is a little undercooked. Martinelli. Demiral gets across to intercept that. And that will be it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Turkey desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch. And you're never going to win like that.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.